This is Rivernorth Opportunities Fund, or ticker symbol RIV, RIV. It's also a 4-star fund, like Cornerstone, the previous fund we did our video on. You should see a link to that in the description. So Rivernorth, it's a 4-star fund on a 10-year growth test of what your money earned. It only it almost doubled. I mean, 10 to 22,000 almost. So 10 to 19,000. I mean, hey, it's pretty much a double within, 5 years or so, actually. It's because it wasn't around for 10 years. So that's actually pretty good, in my opinion. So a 4-star fund, doubled your money in about 5 years. Okay. What does it do? Okay. Well, we can go to the literature here if you want to be like totally accurate, but it's not going to really matter so much what they do as just more the math of it all, which is they have about a 12-13% dividend. You hold that for less than 10 years and you're paid back in full. That's all that matters. You could go much lower quality and raise your get higher dividend paying funds that are much lower quality, but will still pay you back, within, a certain amount of time that's lower than real estate, even though the investment is really low quality or, inferior to say the least, such as like an EDF, Stone Harbor Emerging Markets. I mean, that thing's up 30% from a year about to see. But anyway, that's going to pay itself back in less than, 5 or 6 years, because I got it at a 20% dividend. 20% times 5 years, that's 100%. That's all that you care about with these dividend funds. But anyway, back to the subject of Rivernorth. Okay, as you can see, it has a combination of holdings. It has BDCs. It has, has 9% bonds, 14% BDCs, 35% SPAC, special purpose acquisition. And it has equity 9%, which is actually pretty cool. So they have some stock exposure. So, they have a little bit of both worlds, bonds, and equities. All right. And then, so 4-star fund, bonds and equities. Money has grown from 10 to roughly 20 in less than 5 years or so. Okay, but here's RIV. Okay, we have about 20,000, and as you can see, nothing like the other funds, CLM, CRF. Gov is the one we'll do a video on next. That's another great one, another 4 or 5-star fund. But anyway, RIV, this accomplishes different things for our portfolio, being bonds and equities, than, let's say, a Cornerstone does. Cornerstone is strictly linked to the indexes. So Rivernorth, as you can see here, it's yielding a 15% monthly dividend, 15.8. That's very high. It's also at the lows on the chart. I mean, it looks like it's a screaming buy on a technical setup. This dividend's probably going to get cut and reset, to start the year, because I think they run their dividend at 12%. So they reset it as a function of NAV every year, and I think that dividend will get reset to around 12 or 13. But who knows? I mean, it might not get cut as bad as we think. Maybe it already has factored in the cut, and the stock has fallen this amount to where it's still yielding 15%, and therefore, again, a screaming buy. No matter how you look at it, 12%, 15%. 4-star fund, and it's this cheap. You buy low, you sell high. So on a technical basis, it's cheap. Look at it. The yield is also very attractive at this price. And again, it's a 4-star fund. So we're using it to, pay our dividends monthly. It pays a couple $100 a month, as you can see here, the estimated income. And it's just one piece of our portfolio that we really like. I'd put more money in it, but again, it's not purely linked to the indexes. So we can check out what RIV is giving us here. We have Goph and RIV. RIV's paying about $200 a month, so not too bad. you know, every month a couple $100. That's you know, that's a cable bill or something. So, you know, passive income is paying our way through life. Yes, we're using leverage to do this because our account's taken a beating the last couple days. It was down from 350 on Friday to now 335. But that's the nature of running with big scale like this. See 228,000 in margin. I know there's some guys on the message boards that run margin, who I won't say their names on video, but I really respect, and I hope that we can share more margin ideas in the future. But I'm using the leverage there to, you know, buy RIV, and RIV pays back the interest of that margin, which is about 5%. So it's, you know, 12% minus 5, I'm netting 7% to do this. It's at rock bottom, it seems like, historical lows. The market had one of the worst years last year since 2008. So I think whether you think the market's going up or not in 2023, you have to buy regardless. You have to always stay invested. And RIV is one of the best funds to do it in. So I hope you like this video. Click like or subscribe if you want any more. Thank you.